So now it is the turn of two of our graduating students.
Yes, please welcome to the stage Aura Ortega-Glacey and Nima Solaro.
Hey, Aura.
Tell me, Nima.
You know, I think it's pretty funny because who would have thought 6 months ago that I would spend my last period ever laying in my bed in my underwear?
I don't know, Nima. Who would have known that 2020 would slap as hard as it did? But listen, we're here now.
We're here now. So, my dear fellow students, as we're standing here in our school one last time, I would first like to congratulate all of you for finishing school and making it through these 7 years of stress, hard work, and sleepless nights. But let's try to think about the positive aspects. So, me and Aura have been in the school since it opened in 2007. Back in the days it was still at Berkendal. And in these 13 years we've had the chance to meet a lot of amazing people, make a lot of good friends, and create crazy memories with them. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what counts the most. Because yes, school might be a bit boring, yes, it might be a pain in the to wake up at 6:30 every day, but what kept me from falling back asleep every day was the thought of seeing my friends and spending time with them. So this was an epic ride, full of good and bad moments. I mean guys, we did survive two fires in a 48-hour span. It's pretty epic. We went on trips together and had a lot of crazy adventures, and now we finally made it to the first stop of this long train that's called life.
As we leave EEB4, we take with us much more than a piece of paper. Of course, our hard work has its merit, but isn't it crazy to think that we were in a school with people from such different backgrounds and from different language sections? Like, do you remember when we would go from our history or philo class in the A building to L2 in our W building? Just in those 5 minutes, we'd cross the corridors and hear conversations in 5 different languages, and then we'd get into our class, each diverse in its own way, and it'd be almost like entering a new country. For me, I think, as well as for all of you, it has taught us that our nationality doesn't define us. Where we're born doesn't really matter when it comes to making friends. Like, if you look to your left and right, these people, they don't share the same story as you. Even Nima and I, he's L1 German, sorry, L1 Italian, L2 German, and he has a triple nationality. I'm L1 English, L2 French, and I have a different double nationality. But that hasn't stopped us from being super close friends. Right, Nima? Okay. What I want to say is that despite the language and cultural barriers, we've still managed to find a way to understand each other and support each other when we needed it the most. And we see the difference between us, but we've accepted that living in diversity will make us much more tolerant and open-minded. And it's such a key thing in a world like today, full of hatred, where nations hate each other just to see who's best or who's greatest or who's richest. But actually, we know from our own experience that by working together, we can achieve so much more. And no matter what path each of us follows or changes along the way, these are the values that will stay in our heart, that have shaped us, and hopefully that will bring us back together in 10 or 20 years. But I don't want to say goodbye just yet, because as tradition holds, we'll all be back in Brussels in a couple of months. We'll go downtown, we'll go to the same terrible bars we always go to, and we'll have a drink, or 2.
Or 3.
And who knows, maybe we'll even have our badgie back at the Ruelle.
Well, through all the fun times, there are some important people that have stuck by our side and that helped us make it through this EEB4 journey. So we would like to start with thanking our educational advisors who stuck by our side through everything and were always there to support us. So thank you, Miss Janssens. She's right there.
Thank you.
Then also thank you, Mrs. Keys. Most of the people would not have done a tenth of what you did for us, taking over our year 1 week before the pre-bud and still managing to make everything go smoothly. And you were always there for us whenever we needed anything, even if it was only for a cup of tea or a small chat. And by the way, I hope your dog is okay.
We also want to thank our teachers. Thank you for listening here today. Many of them have seen us grow since our early secondary years, and we want to thank them for their patience in helping us get back up on our feet, no matter how many times we would get their exercise wrong. And of course, we can't forget our parents, who, even though cannot be with us here today, have been behind the scenes of all our successes and failures. They have seen us at our worst. They have dried our tears, that have been behind all those essays and pieces of homework that we've ever written. They've been there to lift us up whenever life was just a little bit too overwhelming. So for all the parents who are behind the screen somewhere today, please know that we've appreciated every second of it. Thank you.
Last but not least, we would like to thank the administration for all the hard work they put in, especially in such chaotic times. So, Ms. Demetz, Ms. Lonosen, Mrs. Sion, Mr. Vilgan, and Mr. Boydor, thank you very much. So, yeah, guys, I mean, this isn't how we had planned to finish school. But it is what it is, and at least we get to see half of us and we get a bit of closure. It's now time to move forward in our journey in life. We wish you all the very best for your future, and maybe some of us will be able to find a way to use what we learned in math class in real life. I hope.
Well, with that said, it's now time to close this chapter in our life, say goodbye to our childhood, and open the gate to the immense opportunities that await for us in adulthood. You know? Congratulations, guys. Now it's time to celebrate. So really, that song is beautiful. Just want to say that.
Wonderful, guys. Thank you so much, Ora and Nima.
So,